Hi, my name is Keith and today I want to focus on an intriguing relationship between Jose Mourinho and Eden Hazard. Since Mourinho left Chelsea for United, there has been this interesting and unusual sort of like clash between a manager and a world-class player. So the first time Mourinho's team faced Eden Hazard was last season in November when Chelsea won 4-0. Eden Hazard was probably the man of the match of that game, laying off the balls, playing wall passes and things like that. So Mourinho the next time had a game plan to deal with Eden Hazard. Basically, stop Eden Hazard, you stop Chelsea. So he man-marked Eden Hazard in the second game, that was the FA Cup in the second half of the season. And then United were actually doing well until Ander Herrera got booked, he got sent off, and then Chelsea ended up winning 1-0 that game. The third game, Mourinho turned to a man-marking system as well, and Ander Herrera was man-marking Eden Hazard, and United won 2-0, sorry. So that was 2-1, 2 in favour of Eden Hazard. One was obviously due to other circumstances with United playing with 10 men. The other one was pure Eden Hazard genius, and then the third one was pure Jose Mourinho's genius, tactical genius. Now this season I expected something similar, but the game on Sunday was very interesting, as in both men. Eden Hazard, during the build up to this game, made an interview saying he expected Mourinho to have something special for him, and he also expected to come up with solutions in the game should that happen. Turns out in this game, both men were actually ready for this. Antonio Conte allowed Eden Hazard to work freely behind Morata, with Timoe Bakayoko operating on the left hand side where Eden Hazard usually operates. That's where Ander Herrera usually operates. So instead of operating there, Eden Hazard was operating on the right hand side most of the time, but he was freely floating about, so it was difficult to stop. On the other hand, Mourinho also didn't tend to the tried and tested, if you may, to stop Eden Hazard with a man-marking job. Instead, he used the system that he used against Coutinho at Liverpool. Basically, all defenders and holding midfielders should keep an eye on the best playmaker of the opponent. So it worked with Coutinho. Every time Coutinho got the ball, everyone could have like 6-7 seconds on the ball. But Coutinho, every time he got the ball, someone was pressing, maybe 4 seconds if he was lucky. And it worked. He only got basically one chance. And then this time, with Eden Hazard, it was Bailly, it was John, sometimes Chris Smalling, sometimes Matic or Herrera, but basically every time Eden Hazard got the ball in the final third, there was someone pressing, sometimes 2 players. The funny thing is, when Phil Jones got a booking in the second half, just at the beginning of the second half, there were actually 3 United players, Phil Jones, Matic and Mkhitaryan, trying to stop Eden Hazard, which shows there was a clear message from the manager. No one will be man-marking him, but everyone has to contribute. Everyone has to pass him on. Wherever he is, everyone should keep an eye. When he gets the ball, you press. Now, the obvious question is, how did that work out? Obviously, in my eyes, it worked out in favor of Eden Hazard. With the free role that he was having, it was difficult for United players to keep track of him every time, because sometimes he popped out wide left, sometimes in that channel between the lines on the left side, in that left pocket, sometimes on the right, most of the time was on the right. So it was difficult to keep track of, and the most important thing, the most decisive factor, was Eden Hazard's sharpness. Eden Hazard was very sharp. Every time he got the ball, he would just turn before United players could sort of like snap on him. So they were committing a lot of fouls. I think they had 20 fouls by the hour mark. So one, it was Eden Hazard's sharpness. The second was his movement. So basically, Conte and Eden Hazard conspired to defeat Mourinho once again. Please let me know what you think in the comment section, and please remember to like this video if you found it valuable. Thank you very much.